Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andy Elliott. In this video, I want to talk to you how I took a failing sales team. I want you to look at this. This is a failing sales team. You guys might know a salesman out there that is underperforming. Maybe you know a team, a company that doesn't have the best sales team. I was paid to go in and train a failing sales team, and I created, when I left, $1 million producers, $1 million closers. By the way, in the end, after I went through, there was one thing that I changed that changed the entire company. But first of all, I'm going to tell you what they wanted me to do. I'm going to show you how I went against the grain. I'm going to show you what I did do. And then I want to show you what you can actually do right now to change your sales, to change your company, and to change your team. So right here, $1 million closers, right now, this is a YouTube video. Obviously, I'm not there with you in the room, but I'm going to act like you're here in the room with me. Okay, comment below if you're ready to make money, if you're ready to become a millionaire, and if you want to kill it in sales. If you want to grow the best team in the world right now, help me feed the algorithm, and I am going to train like never before. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to take you through this journey with me as I go into this company. By the way, I've done this with many companies. This particular company was a mortgage leads company. So I'm going to tell you what they do first and foremost. They sell mortgage leads. That's what they do. So basically, mortgage officers or mortgage companies reach out and they want to buy leads. Does that make sense? So their job is to sell leads. Insurance companies buy leads. They buy people who request information on insurance, and then they buy leads from these companies that run ads. And so basically, there's this mortgage lead company. I want you to envision this. And they're running Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, and people that are requesting information on either refinancing the mortgage or taking loans out on a mortgage. Now they got all these leads, right? They've spent the money on ads. Now their goal is to sell the leads. Does that make sense? That's what the company's job is, to sell the leads. And then what happens? The sales team's on the phone all day. They're talking to people, they're trying to sell them, they're not doing a very good job. The company spent all this money to get all these leads, but now the sales team can't sell them. So what do? They call the world's fastest growing sales trainer, AE, I show up. Now I'm going to walk you through what I did. Now I got a day one and I've got a day two. I put a day two right here because I want you to follow me through the process of what happened in 2 days. By the way, if you listen to me, I'm going to show you how to fix your company. Okay? I'll show you how to fix your sales because maybe this is you, right? And I thought in this video, I was like, man, I'm not going to teach you hypothetically how to become great. I want to teach you exactly how I change this company. Now, number one, when I go in, the first thing that happens is the manager. By the way, whose responsibility is it to increase sales? Sales manager, sales boss, sales leader. The person that's in charge of sales. So no matter what is going on inside of a company, no matter what it is, whose problem is it when the sales team isn't producing? Whoever's in charge. Anytime, listen to me, anytime a company is going down in sales, it is not the sales team's fault. Who is in charge? So, as I'm talking to this guy right here, who's in charge, he proceeds to show me the scripts. As if we change the scripts around. By the way, listen, hey, if you're saying the wrong things, the customers aren't going to buy. But he proceeds to show me the scripts as if I'm going to come in and magically rewrite the scripts. Okay? It shows me that the reason why training works so much is sometimes when you're inside of a business, you can't figure out what's wrong. And so you have someone else come in from the outside and they're like, dude, you're thinking you need to fix that. It's actually that you need to fix. And that's the thing that changes around. By the way, this company, in the end, one change made them millions of more dollars, not per year, per month. The manager got paid more. The salespeople got paid more. The company grew and everything changed in 2 days. So I'm going to show what happened. I walk in. Number one, manager proceeds to show me the scripts. First thing that happened. I said, nope, we're not doing that. I immediately went to number two, which I said, let me see the team. Now, I know that what's going on in the company is the manager's fault. Because see, when you're the manager and you're running a company, everything that happens in that company is your fault, good or bad. So if you're kicking butt, guess what? You get credit for that. And if you're losing and you're getting your butt whipped, you get credit for that. You freaking suck. Who's in charge? So he takes me to the scripts. I immediately pivot to the team. Everything to me is about the team, okay? I'm all about the team. If you want to show me how great a company is, take me to the team. Forget the scripts for a minute, because there are things that are way more important than the script. Remember, a lot of the times, the great thing about salespeople is that whoever presents the product the best isn't really the best salesperson. Whoever believes the most is the best salesperson. Hey guys, every day I see in the comment section that people are like, Andy, how can I train with you? How can I get close to you? I'm a sales leader. I'm in sales. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. Listen, if you want to coach with me, I want to help you. Look, there's a link below on this YouTube video. If you just go down below, there's a link in this YouTube video. And basically, if you click on it, all I ask for is your name and your phone number. And it says, what do you want to learn from me? And by the way, it gives me permission to reach out to you. If you'll fill that out, I will personally reach out to you and we will make a game plan. Now listen, I want to say it one more time. Let's get back to the video. If you've been watching my content, if you want a breakthrough, if you want to change your life, you want to go to another level, whether you're broke and you're trying to look for the breakthrough, or you're at the top of your game and you operate from the state of madness like me and you're just a psycho for learning, I am that coach that wants to push you hard. And so if you're ready for a breakthrough this year, go down, click on that link, fill out the information. It gives me permission to reach out to you. We're in a new era, right? And I always laugh at it and I say, man, you give me the right to push you, I promise you, this coach is going to change your life. So go click on that link. I love you guys. I'll reach out to you myself, fill out your information, do it right now, and then let's get back to the video. Notice there's a slight difference. Product presentation doesn't mean that the product's the best. Does the team believe that the product is the best? Who? The team. Doesn't matter how well you present it. And so I asked the magic question. I want you to come here with me to number 3. Ask the magic question. What question do you think I asked? Right now, just think. What question do you think I asked? I asked, question, team, love you guys. Andy Elliott, glad to be here with you. We're going to turn sales around fast. How good are the leads? I asked one question. I said, guys, how good are the leads? How good? Hey, who's the best in the room? Looked over this guy. He's like, I'm top sales guy here. I said, how good are the leads? He said, they're not bad. Okay. There were 7 guys in the room. How good are the leads? They're okay. How good are the leads? They're pretty good. Look, I'm going to ask you this. When I ask a question, how good are the leads? What is the product? What is the product? The leads that they're selling to mortgage brokers and mortgage companies. That's what they're freaking selling. But when I asked the sales team, right, how good are the leads? The team should have said, Andy, these leads are so freaking good, dude. I just got off the phone with my mom and I actually got her in the mortgage industry so that she could buy some of these leads because they're so good. It's like cheating. I've called my whole family. I've called everybody because the leads are so good. Matter of fact, I'm doing sales on the side whenever I'm not selling these leads, and I'm buying my own leads so that I can do business with them. No one was that excited about the leads. I asked myself this, when you ask this magic question, how good are the leads? What is it that you sell right now? What do you sell? What's your product? How good is it? If I were to ask you a question, how good is boom? What would you say? Nah, it's pretty good. Oh man, Andy, it's not bad. Andy, it's great. Not gonna fly. You want to become $1 million producer? How good is X? Andy, the freaking best, dude. This product right here, revolutionary, will change everything. This right here is the secret freaking sauce, bro. Anyone that has this is going to succeed. They're going to be happy. They're not going to be stuck. They're going to be successful. They're going to have a breakthrough, blah, 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 blah. Whatever the hell it is, there's this thing called belief. And I am going to tell you, when it is in absence of a sales team, they will always suck. That's why in sales, you have the 80-20 rule. 80% of the people make 20% of the money. 20% of the people make 80% of the money. Because out of every 10 people, 2 believe and 8 are dead. Now, I want you to remember, what did I say in the beginning? I said, who's in charge? Who trained these people? Who taught them? Well, let me finish. So for the rest of the day, I would proceed to listen to the calls and I would finish my day. I wasn't ready to teach. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing anything. As I hear everybody dialing and clanging and banging for the rest of the day, I heard enough. Now I needed to see something on day 2. This right here, my managers, my leaders, the owners, future sales leaders, sales bosses, listen closely. Day 2, I listened to the manager have a sales meeting. You know what a sales meeting was? All right, guys, listen, you know how it is. Andy's here. He's going to be listening to your calls today. We're going to be reviewing the scripts, seeing if there's things that we can maybe help you guys change so that you guys can get more closes and get more sales. But you guys know you're behind today, okay? You guys got to get with it, man. Seriously, you guys got to hit your numbers this month. You hear me? There's people beating down the door to work in this company. So either you guys are going to give your best, you know what I mean? Or maybe you won't have a job. I don't know. But I need your best today. What? For real? You think that's going to make fire-breathing, killer salespeople who believe? Nah. Good thing the night before I did some homework. Let me tell you what I did. I went to the owner, the guy that hired me and brought me in, and I said, can you do me a favor? I just need one thing from you. Find me 10 testimonies. That's all I need. I know you got them. Find me 10 testimonies, which is 10 customers who have bought your amazing leads and who have had big success. Can I get those videos tomorrow morning, please? I have a feeling I'm going to need them. He said, sure, no problem. I had those videos ready to play. After he was done talking, I said, are we good? Good, everybody good? Everybody understand they need to sell or you're fired? Let me talk to you guys for a minute. 80% of sales is belief. The leads are great. The leads have always been great. It's the way that you guys see if these leads are great or not. And so I can try to tell you how great they are, but why don't I show you guys a couple videos? Play. Hey guys, my name's Jack Johnson. I just want to tell you, I was that guy that never really bought leads. I was always skeptical, looked on Zillow for customers and this and that. Well, one day I decided to just reach out there and take a leap of faith and spent $1,000 on some leads over here with ABC Mortgage Lead Company. And first guy I called, man, I didn't know what I was going to get. And the guy bought from me. $20,000 return. And I was scared. Never would have seen a deal like that in my life had I not buy the leads. You know what I learned? As I would continue to call the batch of leads that I got from ABC Mortgage Lead Company, I would close 4 more deals. I had a return of $43,000 for $1,000 I spent. It was almost like watching cars fly. I didn't even know that was possible. I'm going to tell you guys, if you're skeptical at all, if you're in the mortgage industry, you can cold call all you want, but if you want to go straight to hot end market leads, people that are serious about buying, you need to get these leads from a professional company. That is ABC Mortgage Lead Company. Next video. Boom. Hey, by the way, my name's Jack. I just want to tell you, I bought leads before in the past. Honestly, I was really disappointed and upset from other companies. And I was almost done. Almost threw in the towel and said, you know what? I'm going to get out of the mortgage business. And I don't know why, but something just said, man, maybe I'll try one more batch of leads, but then I'm hanging it up. I would buy 10 leads and I closed 2 deals. I made $8,700. It was enough to relight my spark, get me fired back up, get me in the game to believe the mortgage industry was right for me and my family. I was sitting here cold calling all these people all day long, wasting hours, getting deflated, feeling rejected. I decided there's only one place you're going to stay in the mortgage industry that you need to buy leads from. That's ABC Mortgage Lead Company. When I called them and they sell me leads, I know I'm going to make money and be successful. There is one way to have dependable success in the mortgage industry. One, and that is to buy leads from ABC Mortgage Lead Company. You know why? because that's that's the only place I buy my leads from. ABC Mortgage Leads Company, thank you so much. I owe you guys my life, my new family, my new wife, my new car, my new house, and all that's because of you guys. I was always willing to work hard. I just couldn't find the right customers, and you guys helped me. Thank you for being real. We went through 10 videos. And by the way, the last one was a single mother. And she was like, hey, I've always looked to, try to help other people. I didn't ever think somebody like me could be good in sales. I never seen myself as a salesperson. I'm a single mother with 3 kids. I was struggling. I spent my last $1,000 on these leads, and it was make or break. Thank God that you guys are a reputable company. You guys do such a good job sourcing your leads. You were able to help me, not only make my rent, my mortgage, my payment, and everything, but you were able to help me do what I couldn't do on my own in 6 months. You were able to help me do it in 6 days. I just want to say, as a single mother, as someone who has to take care of my family on my own, thank you guys for being the best in the industry. Your leads have changed my life. After playing these 10 videos, I asked the team, what did I ask? The magic question. How good are the leads? Their answers were different this time. You know what they said? The leads are fire. Okay, guys, today, day 2. We're going to go back in here and we're going to make some calls. But this time we're going to have a different belief. Not because you believe, not because I believe, not because the script's good or bad, but because our customers have told us that these leads are the best and they change their freaking life. And now that we know that, we have to go share that feeling that you had from watching these videos with every freaking person we're on the phone with from now on. Guys, I don't care what happens tomorrow, but I know for today, anybody that we talk to, we're going to take that belief from watching these videos and we're going to push that through the damn phone. That day, we would put up more money in one day than they put up the whole last month. You say, how? Well, we know a couple things. It wasn't the script. I didn't even change it. You know what I didn't change? And thank God I didn't have to? The manager. I had a manager who was coachable. You know when he saw me do that sales meeting? He came up to me afterwards and you know what he said? He goes, Andy, you just solved my problem in really one meeting. Number one, I was having poor meetings with my team. I was going in there telling them everything they were doing right, trying to give them instructions, really talking out of my butt, unprepared in sales meetings. I wasn't firing anybody up. Andy, you made the team believe in the product again. And when the team believed in the product again, the customers could feel that. That's called transfer of emotion. You made the team believe. And the number 2, belief in the product. Poor meetings. We talked about the testimonies in the sales meeting, and immediately belief came back in the product. Now, we ask a question every day in that company now. This company is killing it. By the way, all the companies that I take through, listen, I'm cool for switching around a script. I'm cool with that. Hey, if the script sucks, let's change it around a little bit, right? I got that. But if it ain't the script, which it wasn't here, probably could have been the manager. Good thing is this manager, he didn't have any ego. As soon as I showed him what he could have done differently, now this manager every day, you know what his sales meetings are? They're 8-minute sales meetings, and all they are showing testimonies of all the customers that we have helped. And every day, his goal is to find new testimonies to keep feeding his team new belief so that they can stay high in belief on their product, and so they stay in love and passionate with what they do. And they get on the phone, they can paint pictures, tell stories, sell ideas, sell situations, influence and persuade from this amazing belief that they have in the product. And so I want to tell you guys, how did I take and turn around a failing sales team and make $1 million producers, $1 million closers? It's very easy. I reminded them that their product was great, not by teaching them product knowledge, but by playing them a testimony stream of videos of what everyone has said about their product. If you're a manager right now and in your sales meetings, you're just talking out your butt, your team isn't going to be fire-breathing dragons, and they're not going to break records, and they're not going to be $1 million producers. The greatest thing any leader can do in a sales meeting is play testimony videos 85% of the time. And you know what I learned? The bottom 80% of the floor, Remember, 80-20 rule, 20% may make 80% of the money. That 80% that was making 20% of the money, that bottom 80% started to believe more and the team stabled out and those people's income rose. So if you guys right now, you're watching this, okay, listen to me, and you have a failing sales team or you're in sales and you're not earning what you want, guys, right now, go down to the link below. It's very simple. You've made it to the end of the video. You're the top 1%. You're a manager, you're an owner, you're a leader, or you're an individual sales rep. There's a link below down in the description box. Go down there, name, phone number, email. Make sure you put your information in right. Click these 2 little boxes as I have permission to reach out to you or send you a text message. I will personally reach out to you and I will help you change your life and become the best at sales and the best at leadership or help you solve your problem in your company. Guys, I love you. I appreciate your time today. I've given you mine. You've given me yours. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow it, set your notification bell so when I drop these training videos, you get them right away. And then guess what? Share it with 10 salespeople you know right now, 10 leaders right now, so they can go through and think, how can I change my life? I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.